Hello, hello, good people, family, friends, fellow Pacifians. My name is Gladys Nyaboro, and I am joined here today with my two beautiful sisters. Sister Myra Aquino, welcome back. We missed you so much last Saturday. So we are so thrilled to have you back. I know that you are traveling, but you took the time to be with us. So we are so happy to have you here. And my sister Lily Jackson, I'm so happy to have you here too. We are so blessed to be here today. Welcome our viewers. This is OP Legacy Unveiled. And we love to come here. We normally live stream it around 1 o'clock on Saturday in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes the time may be off because we are flexible. We don't stress, we are flexible. So you are welcome, and we are glad to have you here. Now, Sister Myra, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Sister Gladys. Lily, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks, everybody that is watching us today, and to another episode of OP Legacy Unveiled, episode 16, I believe. So we're glad to have you here, and here we go for another episode. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Myra. You are welcome. And now, Sister Lily, we are so proud to have you here today. It's your first time to be on panel, and we are so thrilled to have you. You are a blessing to us. And we welcomed you because you are just so passionate about On Passive. You love On Passive. You have a lot of dreams that you think On Passive will enable you to do. Introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you, Sister Gladys, for inviting me here. And Sister Myra, nice to meet you too. It's a privilege to be here. I've been following your show, and this is the first time I've been on one, and it's just like history for me. I love On Passive, and my name's, as Sister Gladys says, Lily Jackson. Originally from Kenya, but I'm a resident of Oklahoma, little city called Findlay. So Findlay has a representative for On Passive. It's such a tiny place, and you'll be amazed and wonder how On Passive has gone so far in many places that we don't even know. So I'm glad to be here. Glad to be an affiliate of On Passive, and I'm just glad to see how this show goes. I'm very excited, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Lily. You are in the right place here where we are. Normally, we just come to share our passion. We love having guests to share their stories in On Passive. And sometimes we share where we are, how we are seeing things. And we are just happy. We are happy. We love, sharing what is positive, what we are enjoying, what we like, because we think it's worthy the world knowing why we are very passionate about On Passive. I know I have spoken to you on the side, and the passion that you have for about On Passive is just amazing, and all the things that you plan to do. So I'm wondering, I know we haven't spoken details now to know your story. I would like you to share with us, first of all, how did you come across On Passive?
So On Passive, I tell you, I first just want to say I thank God for bringing me to On Passive. It's all God, because I missed the first invite that somebody sent me to join On Passive, because I had stopped working. I'm a nurse by profession, and I had stopped working during COVID so I could homeschool my daughter. That was the agreement with my husband. And you're thinking, what am I going to do at home? So in the process of looking for something to do, and you've heard about people working from home, and I thought, okay, let me just do what my friends are doing or were trying to do. Now I know they were trying to do something, because it never ended up anywhere. So I was looking for something, and a friend of mine, a good sister friend, had been just doing different businesses, I want to say. And there was one that we were with her, and it's an amazing business. It's just that it was a lot of hustle and you depend on other people's success for you to succeed. So basically you have to build a team and all that good stuff, which is really not my thing. I'm a nurse, like I said, not a salesperson. So that did not work, to say the least. It worked for the time it did. The excitement died, and then there was nothing. So this friend had been in another two things and more even. So what happened? She told me about on passive, but by this time I was so hurt by being burnt. We joined things that there's no real product. First of all, you're just told bring somebody, you'll earn. You ask what's the product, you cannot understand it. So when she told me about on passive and that she had been invited, she had become an affiliate, a founder, but she had also not understood it fully. So as soon as she told me, I blocked it. I said, I don't want to hear, and I just let it go. That was the first time. Now, the second time, God sent a pastor. It literally took God to send me a pastor, a loving brother. And this is what he did. He just said, Lily, give me your names and your email the way they are on your ID. And I trust him. I mean, he's a pastor, he's my brother. And because of the relationship we had from before, I gave him. And this is what he told me. And I'm so grateful for this brother. He told me this. He says, Lily, I'm going to register you somewhere. And he said this, I'm going to invite you to a Zoom tomorrow to this company called On Passive. I will register you, go pay $97. And this is what I want you to do. If you do not like what our CEO says, go take your 97, go and don't come back. So, I was still in the mind that I've been hurt and burned. So this is what I did. Now he's going to find this out. I never told him, but I said, I'm going to pay that 97 because it's Brother Dan. He's been honest. I don't see why he would get me somewhere. But there was still a little doubt. So, but because he gave me the option to opt out if I did not hear what was being said, my plan was I will pay today. I will go to that meeting. And soon as the meeting is over, I'm going to get my refund. So that was what I had in mind. And I'm going to tell you, sisters, the next day, Brother Dan called me. The meeting was going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern. And he called me at 1:45. He says, if you don't get in now, you're not going to get in. It's going to be 20,000 people. And I've never seen a Zoom with 20,000 people. And I'm thinking 20,000 people. He says it will be packed if you don't come in. So now he's getting my attention because the most I've seen on a Zoom is 1,000. So I went in there at 1:48. It was 14,000 people on this Zoom. And I'm there like 14,000 people. And Susie McCrae says, tell your people to come on or they won't be able to get in. And I'm there, and I remember I was in the car. My husband was driving my daughter, and they're like, did she just say 14,000 people? And I'm like, yeah. So now I'm thinking, what's this thing? So my attention already was like, okay, whatever these people are seeing, I want to see what it is. So she said that, and around 1:53, the Zoom was packed, 20,000 people. No one could come in, and Susie announced. So then she kept going on, welcoming everyone. And I'm seeing these happy people. And I'm thinking, why are they so happy? I mean, you can just feel the excitement and the hope of all these people in this meeting. And I've never seen that. Relaxed and happy. So what happened is then she said, our CEO, Mr. Ash, is going to come and we'll welcome him. And I'm thinking this CEO has managed to get 20,000 people on whatever this is. I want to meet him. And when Mr. Ash came, Brother Ash, now we call him, he started talking. And I can tell you, it's so amazing when you see a man that talks very loving. First thing, when he says he's doing things out of love, I saw the love. He came and he said, my name is Mr. Ash Mufareh, and I am your friend. Now, I've never seen that on a business meeting. No business manager, anyone ever, CEO said, I'm your friend. So I'm thinking, okay. And I'm still thinking 20,000 people. And when he started talking, he had real products, which is the problem we've had with every other business, you don't really know what the business is more about bringing people. So not only did he have real products that he was saying what's going to happen, but you could feel the genuineness in his voice, and you could tell that they were talking not so much about you'll get a big car, this, that, but about helping humanity. And that just blew me away, that there's a way this business, whatever it is, all these wonderful people here are doing, there's this business that people are going to do it. It's going to be easy. It's going to be affordable. They are real products, and it's going to help humanity. So that really touched me. And from that moment, I knew I was not going to go take my $97. That meeting lasted about 4 hours. I was there the whole 4 hours. I enjoyed every bit, even though I didn't understand everything. But their mission and the genuineness of the CEO kept me there. And I left that meeting going to tell everybody that there is something, that I found what you are looking for. And the rest is history. That's how I came. I went from that, I went to YouTube to see who these are. And God sent, guess who was there? Mr. Red Friend. And he's saying how they are still open on this grace period for people to come in. And I called everyone I could think of that was looking for hope, that had been discouraged, every business that I knew they had failed. And I told them, and it's amazing that about 25 people are now early affiliates of OnPassive. They went and paid their $97. And I thank you for believing it. And with these 25 and others, we are going to change the world, because OnPassive gives you the tools to do that. So that's how I'm here, Brother Dan. I thank him. And I'm here today.
Wow. That's indeed a story that you could write, a very good inspirational story. It's interesting how you connected. And it's funny that it's not only you. We have shared the story, and there's that one thing that links one from the other to the other to the other. It's that connection. It's the friendship. Our CEO brother and friend Mr. Ashmufar keeps saying it's not always about money. Yes, they are doing inventions, they are looking forward to make sales so that they can share the profits, but it's beyond just money. And your story is just amazing to listen. And thank God for Brother Dan, the one at least you trusted him.
Yes,
The
amazing.
first chance you did not. Sister Myra, first of all, just to let you know, you may notice that Sister Lily keeps going in and out her image. It's where she is. She lives in Oklahoma, a small city called Philly. It's country life. She's using a router. So that's why you see her coming in and out. It's not all connect. Sister Myra also, she's not in her comfort zone. She's visiting. She's trying to survive, where she is, whatever internet Wi-Fi or internet that she's using. So that's why. Me, I'm on my regular place. You see, I am steady. But all in all, we are here enjoying. These are the stories that make our hearts to be full of joy. Sister Myra, what do you have to say after all these beautiful words that our sister shared?
Well, Lily said her story, like we all have one, and we have shared before. And every story is unique, and every story takes you to the same place. Everybody's happy because we know in our heart, in our minds, because we are smart, intelligent individuals, we know that this is the OnPassive is the real deal. And we also know that OnPassive vision, Mr. Mufara's vision is to bring people together in equality. So everybody's story, even if it's different, is the same at the end, right? And yes, we all came for the same reason. We all came because we all want to change our life once and for all and have an income, without the stress, and we want to live a better life and provide better for our families, and help others as well. But nobody did what Mr. Mufar is doing for humanity, for us as individuals. And this is the beauty of all, this is the beauty of all. And we only have to be so grateful and and so joyful. And I get up every morning, and the first thing I say is thank you. Another day, another opportunity to live, and another day full of hope and making our dreams, more solid because we know that they are happening. We are happening. They're right here. We are building them, building those dreams together with the past, right? Because it's just amazing what's happening, and I just can't wait for the whole world to see it. I just waiting for that moment that they say, "Oh my God, what I've been missing? What happened to me? Why am I here?" That's what I'm waiting for, right? But because we do want everybody to be like we are going to be, right? Living in harmony and in abundance, and it's the truth, right? It's the truth. I just can't stop saying the same thing, right? The blessings that are coming to us, and how much we're gonna help all places on the planet. Like I'm right here on vacation visiting my mom, and all the noise that you hear. So I had to apologize for that because my mother's place is in a main street and it's so much noise. It's unbelievable, right? But I'm happy because I'm with my mom and my sister and my brother, and I just can, and then I have a passing in my mind constantly. I'm like, what else I want? What else I want? I'm so happy, sisters. You are right there. I'm like, I think I'm gonna stay here 3 months. I came to spend a month with my mom, but I think I'm gonna go after Mother's Day.
Oh my goodness, our sister Myra. You see, when we are visiting, what we have to deal with, but family is family.
You see
Sister
what happened?
Myra, you're back. You are still alive. Welcome to the land of the living.
You
You
see what
disappeared
happened?
for some reason, but that's okay. We understand you are using Wi-Fi. Welcome back. Yeah,
This is
you
too
had
funny.
reached where you said that you're gonna stay for a month, and then after month.
I think I'm gonna stay longer. That's what I say. I had to stay longer because I have to also take the opportunity. My mother is 90, and I wanted to spend
Oh,
more time with her, And I've
yes,
been
yes.
away because when you work in the United States, you're a slave, right? You have to ask for vacation. Sometimes they give you 2 weeks, sometimes they give you 3 weeks, and that's it, right? But since I did early retirement, I say no. This time I'm gonna go and I'm gonna spend the time that I want there, that she wants me there, and obviously she don't want me to leave. So I'm gonna stay here. I can conduct my meetings with you, my meetings with my other friends, my other passive family from home, connect. I don't have to be I don't have to worry about that anymore, right? So we are in the best place because from passive there was also the tools that we don't need we don't need to move. We need to be comfortable and
Mhm.
conduct business if we want the way we want it from all over the world, right? What a beauty. What else can we ask for, right? I'm just so happy, Sister Gladys. You have no idea. And I'm more happy because today I met another sister, Sister Lily. Wonderful from Kenya. And you know how much I love Kenya, right? So
Yes.
thank you. Thank you. Back to you, Sister Gladys.
Thank you so much, Sister Myra. Sorry, that's my daughter was trying to open the door. You see, we are real people. We have lives, we have families. So these are the things we have to deal with. Sister Myra, you mentioned about spending time with mom, and it's very, very important. You cannot trade that for anything. Number one, your mom is 90. That's a blessing to have her around at that age. As we know, not many people reach that age. So that one, you can take it to the bank and you can spend, as much time as you want with her, because when we have our parents, we celebrate them. My mom is visiting. I'm very happy spending time with her. And these are moments we cannot trade for anything, because when the time comes and they leave, now again, lonely moments begin if you had not created enough memories that can keep you going during the mourning process. So we support you in that. We thank God that He has enabled you to be able to join us in these meetings, and I know the passion that you have, and this is what On Passive is. Making new connections, getting to learn from the company what's happening, the inventions, and then enlarging our network, because we talk about uplifting humanity. I know it's your passion because you are already doing the little that you can, And that's how it is. If you try to do something with the very little that you have now, it will be easier for you to do when you have. But if you never laid that foundation from now, it could be even sharing a cup of water, giving someone a cup of coffee. If you never laid that, foundation of being able to give and give freely and find joy from giving without feeling that you are deprived, even if you have so much, you will not you will not care about giving. Or if you give, you will feel that you are giving, but it might not give you that satisfaction. So I'm very proud of you, and that's exactly what I found in our sister Lily. We are talking, and she has all these big plans about orphanages. She has these big plans about schools. She has situated her parents already to help on the ground, and she was telling me, "You are ready to do anything, we are ready to go." I was like, wow. She has a lot of energy. So I equally thank God for the gift of your life. I also thank God for the gift of the life of our sister Mayan, who is not here today. We miss you, sister Mayan. Again, family is important. We know you were expecting family from abroad, so enjoy them, enjoy the moment. We will have you when you come back. Now, going back to our sister Lily, there is one question somebody posed, and then a few people commented, and you gave a response that I thought was truly from your heart and that answered the question, and I did not see any question again. What few words could you have for those people who are maybe complaining or they are not satisfied, in terms of how long the process has taken, even though, with the renewals, with the extensions, and those things? What words do you have for them? For us, we have made it clear on this platform. We are happy. We are settled. We know that the CEO of the company would want it started yesterday. So that's why we are relaxed, because we see the things happening. Watching all media, watch them on Facebook, see the progress, how they are going. We do attend meetings, we hear the updates where we are. So we are happy with the progress, and we are praying that things work together for good, because if the company succeeds, then we succeed. Now, Sister Lily, back to you. What could you say to encourage someone who could be asking a question or who could be complaining? What response do you have?
Okay, so to anyone who's leery of the process, and I understand sometimes people in financial need for one reason or another, which I can understand why people can be impatient. Maybe they have a sick child or whatever the reason is. People are struggling. The economy right now is not good in any country, and people are struggling. So people tend to have expectations of when things will happen. This is what I would say. And the reason I say this is because we are all in this waiting process. I'm one of the people that is waiting, but I'm waiting with hope. So what I would say is this: when you look at on passive, if you understand what on passive is going to do for you, it doesn't matter how long it takes. And we know already from what we have seen the company doing, what our CEO has said, that things are moving. So those who are not engaged, it helps to be engaged, because when you see progress, I read somewhere where it says slow progress is still progress. But we know we are not that far, because we know what we've been told. Why do I stay patient with on passive? Maybe that's one way I can answer that. First of all, I came to understand what on passive is going to do for humanity. I was born, I've been here for a while. Let me just not give my age, but I've been here for a while. And I can tell you, from when I started nursery school, those whatever country you are here, it's pre-K. We go to school for so long. On average, you'll do your 12 years, okay? And then you will do another 4 years. If you're going for your PhD, you're going to do another. So about 20 to 22 years average that someone goes to school. That's 22 years. Now I'm looking at what on passive offers for the time it has just barely started. Even if it's 5-6 years, it doesn't matter. And I'm comparing it to 22 years from the time I started school to now, and what I have for that 22 years. Then I look at on passive for the short fraction of the time that I've been in school, what it's offering, and I realize there's no comparison. And even if I finish my PhD, I'm never gonna get the freedom, financial freedom, and the ability to help humanity like I want to, except if I'm with on passive. So when you look at what you're getting, unless you understand the value of on passive, when you do understand the value, time is not even a factor. You will just be grateful that you're part of One Passive and that this opportunity came your way, honestly. Now, I looked at what they have done. When I looked at the Burj Khalifa, the train station, and I say to myself, these are big companies who made a decision to give On Passive these opportunities to own this office. So it means they see something. These are big organizations. These are countries. We are talking governments. So, and you know, these are governments who have been successful in on passive. And when our CEO comes and says some of these organizations will be under you as affiliates, I cannot even understand how we can understand that and be impatient. The other thing that keeps me straight, where are we gonna go? Let's really ask ourselves, okay, if we live on passive today, where are we going? We've already been there, and look where we are. We are stressed and there's no promise. So the only option we have our CEO, who I call our pilot. He's flying this plane. If he puts us in that seat, we wouldn't know how to run this plane. We would not do half of what is done, not even a quarter. So all he's saying is this, and I watched a video where he says, stay with us. And he says you don't even have to mechanically go make a list of what you're going to, who you're going to bring, don't do all that. But he says, just stay with us and see where we are going. And you will see where we will take you. No company is offering me that. So I'm going to stay with On Passive because he has proven himself. The plane has not crashed. It's going higher and it's going higher and it's going to higher heights. Now, if we were plunging, I would say, okay, maybe, but it's been nothing but flying higher and higher. And we've been safe this far. And he has said it's a do or die. No other manager has ever told me, or CEO, that they will do or die to make me successful, me and my children, me and my husband, our families, humanity. No one has given that promise. So be patient. Let's work with our CEO. Let him land this plane safely, and we will all be happy together because there's no other place to go anyway. So we are here. We are blessed.
Wow. My sister Lily, you said it right. I mean, that's what we are thinking. That's what we wish that everybody could be able to see that perspective. But do you know the takeaway from here? You know, there's nowhere else. Where else can we go? You know, men have tried, it hasn't worked. And here we are, we see the product for the reasons that you have laid. Where else can we go that we can be guaranteed of work? And that does not mean that we are stuck. No, we are here because we have seen the progress from when there was no name to now we have a name, when there was no product to now we have product, to now we are using the product. This is one product, All Connect, where we are, and we thank God for it. So, Sister Myra, final words you have for our viewers and for us?
Thank you, sister. Well, it's not much to say after Lily spoke because Lily made it so clear, so perfectly clear that it's self-explanatory, right? You know, and I think about why people get desperate, you know, even though we say time is an illusion. It's not an illusion when your children are hungry. Time is not an illusion when you are, you know, late to pay your rent and provide food in your table, food in your table, right? The thing is that everybody goes through struggles in life and we know that. But the thing that people have to understand the people that complain is that nothing is made from morning to night. Things take time. It's a process, right? It's a process. If you research every company there is, you're going to see that they take 8 years, 10 years, 15 years. Every company takes time to build, right? Past is actually, I think Compass is coming faster than the light, faster than light, because it's taking such a little time. And there we are getting desperate because it's not here, because we want it yesterday. But with the foundation that our past is building, we're going to be here for life secure. And this is what we have to understand. Nobody in the history of mankind, no CEO, has come during that process of building a company to see with the people, with the customer, and treat them like family, and explain every step of the process with so much compassion and love. And nobody has done that. And this is a gift to us, a gift, because we know the 97, I call it, excuse me if I offend anybody, but I call the $97 those little miserable $97, because that's not money. That's not money. That doesn't buy you anything. And was returned to us because he doesn't need that. He needs to help us, and he's doing it all the way. I mean, if you don't see this, really, I think a blind person can see it, to be honest with you. Because there's something within our soul, with our intuition and with our connectivity with the Almighty that tells us that we are in the right place, the right time, and the right place. We are so blessed. And we keep saying that because we want everybody to just wake up and give yourself a chance. We don't ask for a chance to ourselves because we got it already. We're here, right? And we're going somewhere. We're going to do so much for our families and the humanity, our neighborhoods, and our communities. We just want you to be here because we want you to experience the same. We want all to live in abundance, in unity, in love. And if you don't believe it, because it's not in you, because this picture is so clear. I just wanted to say that, okay? This picture is so clear. I just love everything. I just love everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Myra, for those powerful words. The sentiments are the same. You have both said it clear. I do not have to, to add anything, to respect also our viewers' times, and especially for those who have to pay for data to be able to watch our videos. We like to keep them brief, but that's what it is. Our goal is to grow together as one family, passionate to carry the mission and the vision of OnePassive, and our CEO, brother and friend, Mr. Ash Mufare, of Uplifting Humanity. And right now, we are happy enjoying the available free products in the OES, which we have spoken. If you check on our channel, many videos, you can access them. The email platform called Omail, the ONET, which is like a social networking platform, but you can blog there. You can also do podcasts there. You can share events on the timeline. You can plan events. And also OTrim, which is a link trimmer. Those three products are available for free. And all that you need to do is to create an email by either visiting the website, or if anybody has invited you to OnePassive, ask them how you can create an email to access the OES for those free products. That being said, Sister Lily, say bye to our viewers. You are the one who's going to close the meeting. Me, I am done. And Sister Myra, we are done. You can close the meeting today.
Okay, so we just want to thank all our viewers for coming on today. You're not here by coincidence, and I hope that what we've shared here will inspire somebody. If you're like me, who maybe you're skeptical, maybe you've been hurt somewhere by another business, or you just don't think online business works, this is different. I have not looked at anything after I met OnePassive. I have seen the progress. So do what I did. Just say, I'm just gonna go look, and tomorrow, if I don't like what I see, that's all we do. We invite people. Okay, just come and take a look. Try the product free, like Sister Gladys has said. They are free. You have nothing to lose. They don't take your card, nothing. If you don't like what you see, which I thought, well, I'm just not gonna like anything, trust me, you will like it. You will like it. It's beautiful. It's even the back office. I could just stare at that back office. It's the most beautiful back office I've ever seen. I sent someone a link and they joined, and they are from the tech industry, and they said most people looking at this back office don't realize the complexity of it. The things are so easy to use for the common customer, but he is looking from the perspective of a tech person, and he says the work that this company has done to make this back office is powerful, and that sold them. So you may not see everything, but you will see the beauty. At least that everyone ought to see it is beautiful.
Yes.
But you will not regret it. You have nothing to lose. That's all I can say. Just come and see. And we are just glad that you are going to be part of it and help us to change humanity. This is coming. We've already seen the change. The hope that we have once you understand what's coming for you, your family, your children, your community, not having to avoid messages, hoping that someone's asking for something and you're not opening some messages, knowing that there is a company coming where we can open every message, knowing that we'll be able to help all these people who need help. So On Passive is amazing. It will change families. Welcome, join us, and let us just walk this journey together. And we just thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sister
Thank
said it. It's done. Thank you so much. We look forward to see you again. God bless you
you.
all.
Bye. Bye.
You.